You've just finished your day, shut down your PC, your TV and other devices, and you're ready to go to sleep. But are your devices really as off as you think? Or are they still adding to your energy bill? I'm Sorin from TechieShow, and today we're talking about vampire power or phantom power. Before anything else, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to be the first to know about the newest videos being released. So what's the deal? When we say off, most of us believe that our devices are completely inactive. Or at least that's what our instinctive thought, even if we know that the LED indicating the TV is in standby mode isn't running for free. Many of today's electronics have what's called a standby mode. Even when turned off, many electronic products are just in a state of reduced energy consumption, ready to spring back to life instantly. This mode is often referred to as standby mode. Think about your TV, you can turn it on with the remote if it's in standby mode. If it's completely off, you have to turn it on from the button before you can actually use the remote. Or consider your PC monitor, it automatically starts when you turn on the PC and goes into standby when you shut down, but it still consumes power if you don't turn it off with the button, using the button, or unplug it for the power strip. Well, this consumption that occurs when the product is turned off but not entirely off is what we refer to as phantom power. Depending on how many devices, products, or gadgets you have, this adds up, and even if there are regulations, depending on the state or continent we live on, European regulations in my case, not all products comply with the 1 or 2 watts in standby as the law says. There are different interpretations of the law, partial compliance with regulations, or even additional functions, legitimate functions, in standby mode. For example, I have a split AC unit that consumes 5 to 6 watts in standby, and it was made in 2022, so it's not exactly old. A TV from 2015 also consumes a few watts in standby. The microwave oven even has a display. I haven't measured it, but I'm fairly sure it eats more than 1 watt. I would be surprised. But if, let's say, throughout your house you have a total of 20 watts of such consumption is noticeable if we think about it on the long term, let's say per year. Even if 50% of the year those products are in standby mode, you have about 87 kilowatt hour consumption. Of course, for some things, we assume some standby consumption. I mean, you don't keep your TV unplugged all the time, it would be inconvenient. But you could unplug the AC if you have a split unit and you know you won't use it for a longer period. So what can we do? Even if laws and standards imposed on manufacturers automatically help us not to waste so much electricity, we can also be more careful and unplug or turn off with a smart plug or power strip devices that we do not use and which are not a hassle to start up again. You can't always rely on regulations because there are always loopholes, oversights that you weren't aware of. Then, once in a while, an upgrade not only brings extra benefits or features, being of new generation, but it can also consume less electricity, thus being more efficient. Here's an example. A Dell monitor from 2016 consumes about 18.1 watts when used, while its newer version from 2023 consumes an average of 13.7 watts. So you have a lower energy consumption while maintaining the same screen size and resolution, but You get better color coverage, a faster response time, oh, and if you care, smaller bezels. So yeah, technology really does evolve over time. So that's kinda it. Off doesn't always mean off or without energy consumption. By being aware of these phantom consumers, you can take real steps to reduce your energy consumption and your bills. So, of course, you're also reducing your environmental footprint at the same time. I'm not going to say that you're going to save the planet just because you turned off that light bulb, but every little bit helps. And it's also worth mentioning that a device that is unplugged or plugged into a switched off power strip is less susceptible to power surges or other grid issues. And if you're not using a device anyway, and it also reduces your electricity bill, it's a good habit to just turn off that device completely if it's not a complete hassle to restart it or annoying. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for other interesting technology related videos. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.